Hey folks, this is a really brief review of the Kobo Libra 2. I'm just going to go over some of the highlights for me. In terms of specs, you can look it up, but this is a device that's pretty nice form factor. The obvious thing you can see here is the large bezel on the side and the two buttons. On the back, you can see there's a power button. That's kind of interesting. So just turn it on and you can see how quick it comes out of sleep state. The form factor allows you to kind of go page up, page down when you're holding it in this direction. And you can also, if you're a left-handed person, flip it over and then these buttons obviously exchange. But the cool part of this device, I really like holding this device in this orientation. You get wider lines, more characters per row. And again, these buttons switch to, page up, page down. Very cool. I love that. That's my favorite part of this device. Just back in the home screen, it's pretty simple. You got your home, which has your books, and this is kind of another view of all your books, and you can use these physical buttons to actually scroll up and down. And Discover is kind of your storefront, and the menu brings you, or more, gives you the settings and other miscellaneous features. Now inside Ratings, one thing you'll notice is Bluetooth connection, and this thing supports audiobooks. I personally don't have any, but it's nice to have, nice to know that you have it in case you get into any audiobooks. In terms of the interface I just reviewed, one thing that's hidden is if you press and hold a book, additional items appear, kind of like a right-clicking on icon on your PC. And I'm just going to say read now. One, I really like the refresh of this device. Like, that is darn fast. If you're coming from a budget end device, like just the entry-level Kindles, which are about $60, it's very slow, but this is pretty fast. The equivalent priced device from Kindle is the 6.7-inch Kindle. Similarly priced. This is a $200 device, and the Kindle 6.8-inch screen, which is basically what this is around $200 as well. So pretty cool. I think it comes down to what ecosystem you prefer. The Kindle has Kindle-only books, but obviously Kobo has a wide selection of books as well. On top of that, at least for me, the public, I can sign out public library books with the Kobo, but I can't with the Kindle unless I do a bunch of hacks, so not into that. There's some choices there for you. The screen is absolutely paper-like. It does have the ability for you to have a backlight. I find that at 30%, it's about my sweet spot when it's pitch black. Anything more than that, it's quite bright and blinding. So I actually just leave it off. I will mention one thing I don't like the Kobo system is the parental controls. Not very good on the Kobo. That's all it is right here. Block, store, and web access. That's it. Whereas on the Kindle system, you can actually set up additional child profiles. So for example, I have 3 Kindles, entry-level Kindles for my kids. They love to read, which is great. I have 3 different profiles for them. and each of them has their own sets of books that I allow them to read. And they cannot enter the storefront. They can't read any other books other than the ones I approve. This, however, is very basic. If I block store web access, cool, except now I hand this device, and since they're on my profile, they can read any book that I purchased, which probably may not be the most appropriate for children. So they still don't really have a good, Kobo doesn't have a good way to control these kinds of things, but Amazon Kindle has done a slightly better job than Kobo. So that's a big showstopper for me to convert all of my ebook reading to Kobo. One last thing I will say, that this is apparently waterproof, 100% waterproof, which is kind of good because I can take this Kobo out and read in the pool or the hot tub and should be safe from that. Personally, I haven't done it yet. I don't like to read in the pool. So, but it's nice to know that it can take a bit of a splash if you're out in the cottage or you drop it accidentally. So it's a good robust build, really light, excellent screen, superb landscape orientation. I absolutely love it. So really solid device, minus the parental controls on the Kobo system, and it's really comes down to whether or not you like the Kobo ecosystem for books or the Kindle. That's completely up to you. But honestly, I can't find anything other than those things to knock off of this Kobo Libra 2. Hope that helps.